Great. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so I'm just telling you some more history, not related directly to that. But yeah, actually, I started in November because I wanted to finish it by April, because as you know, from May it was changing, right? So I wanted to give me around 6 months. But unfortunately, my mother got COVID at that time in December. I have to spend around 1.5 months in my hometown, and then everything went haywire. Okay. So after that, then I started again. The second incident happened. My wife got transported to some other place. It is around 25 kilometers, and in COVID it's very difficult to move, right? So then also I took another decision. I She doesn't know driving actually. So I sold my old car. I bought a new automatic car, and then I taught her driving for 1 month. And after that, she was able to actually drive on her own. So my two main problems got separate. So now it was March. So it was not possible to give in 1 month. So I thought, okay, let's give me around some enough months. Okay. So what I got to know from many people is that as the exam is changing on May, so you should give at least 3 months, because then only you'll get new books and you'll get a much better idea. So I booked after 3 months in on August 31. So I booked that exam in end of March and for August 31. And the second reason is again that the price was increasing in May, $50. So it also saved me around 7,000 rupees basically. And the main thing about anything, I believe, is whether when you are preparing for exams or if you see anything on no CSP or anything, right? The first main thing is your planning. That always comes better. And if you plan better, right, you will achieve anything. That's what I believe. So then I planned it in a much better way how I should do it. So I was already had a book of John Harris, but I was reading it continuously. But somewhere, even after reading it twice or thrice, I was feeling something that I was doing it alone, and I was not finding something yet. How can I express myself or something? So by April, actually, I was looking for some kind of training or something, and then I came to know about this training. So one of the main reasons for which I joined this training was I want to know how other people think, and then the experience of like trainer, how they can tell me, okay, that what happens. And the one of the main important thing was momentum. Okay, when you read alone, right, sometimes you feel okay, sometimes you don't read, sometimes you read. So it's the momentum that you get every week, and that was one of the reasons. So I joined this. But again, as I said also, my main few things were like as getting the momentum, getting know all the people, discussing all those things, and clearing any doubts from Manoj, or like anything that he can help. But again, I was still saying that I did all my hard work. It was like Manoj was supporting me. And for anyone else, I will say the same thing. If you have to pass, you have to do all the hard work on your own. Manoj, or training, any training can only support you or guide you. But it will be like 80-20. 80% thing you have to do everything on your own. And then it will be something that's both. So again, it was like, see, I'm also from an army background, and for me, my strength are actually my hard work, this punctuality, my dedication. So I made a fixed routine. I am early. uh, I wake up early. So my I wake up around 5 to 8 regularly for 6 months. I was reading regularly without anything. So sometimes was maybe 2 hours, but I was making sure it was doing. And on Saturday, Sunday, it was around 8 to 10 hours also. And then this class also. So even for the class, Manoj, as you must be knowing, like even I talked to in between. I was actually, before, if the domain 2 starts, I was actually finishing all my domains. I was seeing all the videos of Manoj, and I told him that I am able to do it, but I'm not able to go to the next one. Then Manoj gave me the other videos also, the code, and I was able to read those also in earlier. So it was like before the class start, I should know about things, and I was able to prepare myself. So that also helped. Again, after that, as I said, there are a lot of other things. There are a lot of concepts. I also told that multiple. And for me, networking was a weak thing. So I spent around 1 month of networking through Sunny classes. There is one YouTube, lot of YouTube videos, even CCQ, a lot of questions. I finished, I think the maximum 519 questions in CCQ. I did all of them. And I did a lot of like networking concept from wherever I could go through YouTube. So I did a lot of things for that. And after that, from the last month, then I took actually 2 weeks leave because I want to prepare for that. In August, for the first 2 weeks, I did the whole revision of IC square, and for next 2 weeks I did the whole ISC square questions. There are around 800 online. I did whole IT dojo. I did all the question of good this uh, question of the day from LinkedIn, and I also from YouTube. There are a lot of videos. I did all the questions. So for my main focus was reading the question, understanding them, and if possible, just see those, like repeat them again. And in the last 5 days, actually, I had boson from April. So in the last 5 days, I took boson 5 tests, 150 each at 11 o'clock with my mask on to make sure that my environment is same as it goes. So that was the last thing. And then on the last day, as people say from the experience, you should not read anything. I did not read. I just followed. I think there are 2 or 3 videos from Kaylee and others just to understand them. And then when I went to there at around 9:30, my exam was in 11. Actually, I went there early by 9:30. He told me, "Do you want to give the exam now?" Actually, it was there was no other person. I said yes, because from one day I didn't want to read it. So I started it, and there was one more thing. Actually, there are a lot of cabins. So he gave me cabin number 10. And again, my birthday falls on 10th of June. And again, it gave me one more thing. Okay, this is my lucky day because I get a cabin number 10. So that boosted my more confidence. So again, I did around further around, and like for 1 hour, I did around 50 questions. I was still fast on my time. And because I've done a lot of questions, around 6,000, I did not feel it much difficult, but yeah, still I spent enough time on first 20, 25 questions. I took a break at 75 question in between from 2 to 3 minutes. And at 100 question, it just stopped. It says your examination is done. I asked the proctor, he said, now you can end the close, you can get that. So I was confident that yes, I have passed. And then it was like, yeah, you're passed. So it was a different experience altogether.
One question to you, sir, if we could get. So the reading that you've gone through.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I
yes.
just
Now.
wanted to know is your preparation is quite enormous and vast, and
Yeah.
the time that you've spent.
Yeah.
So how did you make sure that every point that you have correlated to mapping it that way? Like for example, there are 8 domains now. Every domain is interrelated to one another.
Yes.
But now to have that mindset that you remember everything in one go.
Yeah.
So how did you map that is my biggest challenge.
Yeah. So I understand. So basically, when you start, right, and the book like this, IC Square and other, they are huge books, right? So when you read for the first time, you feel okay. Means you don't understand.
Yes.
So there are 2 things. Okay, if you read, I see. Actually, I bought this Sean Harris first. The problem with Sean Harris is there are 2 good things. The good thing of Sean Harris is it always for people who don't know anything, and I was there. Okay, but the problem is each domain is around 200 250 page, and psychology, even when you read it, right, you see, okay, when it finishes, you're always seeing it, and that is a problem. But at that time, you should not see it in how you finish it. You have to just go through it initially. So after I finished Honest, I was confident. So it is not that I have learned it, thoroughly, but first time I just went through it. I did the question at the end. There are around 30 questions for each, and then for the second time, I read it more, more granularly. Okay. When I joined this class, I bought IC Square because that's the way we were reading it. And I think Manoj also shared a lot of IC Square, how you should read it. But then I read IC Square, but I had a basic knowledge. But as you said, the first time you will not get it, but you have to read it maybe twice or thrice. Gradually, you will try to understand. So first time, everyone will have a problem. I fully understand that happens with everyone because it is a huge, like it's very huge, right? You will not able to correlate. And if you read in other things or what you'll say is YouTube or anywhere, right? What they say is usually you should have a reading pattern. Is the first time when you read a chapter, you just go it, you skim it. Okay, you don't need to go into details. You get an idea. Second time, what you should do the questions. The questions are on the main part. Okay, that this is the main. So you'll, for example, if you have around 50 pages, right, of a one chapter, you'll have 20 questions. That means the question focuses on the main part. You should do the question. When you read the second time, you'll know, okay, which question came and what I should read. So you'll to correlate. Okay, so you'll not read everything, but you'll know, okay, if there is 20 questions, they are focusing more on those specific things. Let me read them. Okay, so that is actually the way to do it. Actually, each chapter. Of course, when you do it second time or third time, you will know it much better because again, the way our memory works is right. If you repeat the multiple times, then you will know it. So that needs to be done. So there is no shortcut to it, I'll say. You have to read it, you have to do the questions more because see, just reading more of time, sometimes you feel, okay, yeah, I have done. But when you see the questions, okay, I don't know.
Yes.
So after
This is
each
the
question,
challenges.
yeah,
This is
exactly.
where it is.
Exactly. So when you do the question second time, when you read it, right, you will read it more seriously and thoroughly. So that is the only way to do it, I will say. But again, I will say it is more as 60-40. The more you do questions, around 40%, that will help you in any case.
I will look forward for your guidance, sir.
Yeah,
In
definitely.
future, definitely would.
Yeah,
love
and
to
one more thing I
touch
will say is,
this.
in 9th edition, I find ISC square questions are much more better than 8th edition. I find them more relevant actually. And I think I told them in my earlier class also. So I did all the questions and they are more relevant actually to the new one. I find them, even the question at the end and even those IC square 800 questions, they are much more better than what was in 8th edition. That's what I felt.
Sure, sir. We will look into it as well.
Manoj, I can't hear you.
You are in mute, sir.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was on mute.
Yeah.
So, Jitendra, like, if you want to summarize everything and give the gist of the preparation attitude, like how we should go ahead for CISSP, what you would say? It is more on, like, you get more technical questions, it is more on management questions, is it more on security sense and common sense? What kind of, like, focus should be there? Because there are people in the group, they may like to try and dig into technical topics out there, right? And going too far into technical topic, I don't think that makes much sense.
Exactly.
At least for this exam, right?
Yeah. So as CSP said, right, it is a 1 mile wide, but only 1 inch deep. Okay. So you don't need to go in many, even like 1 mile deep or even 10 inch deep. Okay. You should know at a high level what all is it. So as like Manoj said, you don't need to go into more technical, but it will never ask you technical, but it doesn't mean that you should know, but it at least you should know at a high level. So for example, if you go in domain 6, when you say about SOC report, okay, you should know about one SOC 1, SOC 2, SOC 3. But you don't need to go into much more deeper of how things, how they prepare and so on. So the basic understanding is important. At the same time, it's so huge that even reading like 1 inch deep makes it takes a huge effort. So there's reason you should know all those things, but yeah, you don't need to go into more technical details. But sometimes what happens is for, as you say, you cannot pass CSP until your concept are clear. So for all those domains or 1 or 2 domains, wherever somebody is weak, they may try to go a little more further, like I did for network, because for me, just understanding a new domain means where I've not worked, just understanding a little may not work. I need to go a little deeper to understand. But if you know if you know to understand the concept, that is more than enough. You don't need to go into much more technical things. That's what I will say.
Okay, great. You should be able to consult well when any such comes, right?
Exactly.
You know the high level, how it is and all that.
Yes, exactly. And I also got few questions which were directly actually. So after 50, I could get few question which I felt was direct and I could do it directly, without thinking much. But apart from that, I felt 80% of questions were something where I could remove 2 options, but removing one option out of other 2 was a lot more challenging. It was becoming very challenging for me to remove those. Few I could do because of a lot of questions which I've done.
What thought process did you apply there in such conditions?
Yeah, again, it was, I will say, my experience of doing the questions, both from ISC and others, and the answers that were given. So again, I will say thought processes which makes the more impact. So again, you will have like most, least, and others, right? So based on 2, which if I say the least, which is doing the least among those 2, so that helps. So that's the way. So again, it comes by experience. When you do a lot of questions, when you do the answers, you get that some kind of idea, okay, that which I should remove. So that will come by some kind of experience. Sometimes you may not able to.
Yeah, just because for everyone, right? Yeah, I know it, but then for the group, right?
Yeah.
Should we expect very long, lengthy questions?
No, I did not get. And even I did not get anyone like they say, right? Matching another. I did not get anything. Maybe they may have after 100, but I did not get so lengthy and no questions like that. They were very short. I think 2 to 3 lines max. That's what I could see. Even 4 lines. That's not more than that. There were no lengthy questions.
Okay. And okay. And like, did you face the hardest questions first, or it was at the last, or it was in the middle? Like, everybody has its own experience. I'm just asking.
Yeah, so mostly I'll say the first and last. In between, I thought I got direct questions. That's why I was a little faster, and I could able to do that faster. That's what I felt. Yeah.
Right. And how you manage your time, because that's very, very important. Only 3 hours.
Yeah. So like it started with 180 minutes at the top, right? So I was seeing that. So for me, after 1 hour, so I was making sure that in 1 hour I did around 50 questions. So I was just looking at I've already made my plan again that, okay, in this, they give that paper, right? At within 1 hour, like after it goes to 120, I should be able to finish around 45 or 50. That was my time. And I've already thought that I will take a break at 75. So that I've already thought about that, okay, I will take it, because I've also seen same when I was doing my questions at home, right? That after some time, your brain becomes, too, I will say, hot or something. And if you go and take a break, like washing with your water and so on, you feel a little refreshed. So I already made my mind that I kept 5 minutes separately for that break. So I thought I 75 take. If in case I have to go for more than 100 questions, I want to take only one break, not 2 or 3. So that I had in mind. But somewhere after that, I felt by 100 it may come, and it came actually. So that was a good thing actually.
So
That's what I think.
you finish somewhere like 2 hours, 15 minutes somewhere.
So I was like, I said 10 minutes behind that. Like if it was 60 minutes, I did 50, right? Questions. So it was, I think, around 69 minutes or something was left. So it was around 110 minutes. Actually, I did not check at that time exactly, because it just came that your exam is finished. So that timer went away. So I did not check that again, but I know is I was 10 minutes behind that of, but it's not much different. So from that perspective, I said it was around 110 minutes in which I finished 100 questions. So.
Okay. And finally, one more question, Bijender, like, be very honest, be very open, nothing to hide, nothing all this, right? How you gauge, like, the way we are doing the effort, we are doing the classes, how much this has helped you in the exam, right? Because you might have referred some other sources also. It's not that this is the only training and the only thing you saw for the exam. But then how relevant it was to your preparation?
Exactly. So for me, as I said, like I was already planning that I will, like, all the hard work and I will do. The main motive of my exam, of my getting this training, was one, to interact with other people, to know their perspective, and second, to get a momentum. I think when I spoke to you before joining, I also said, okay, my exam is 31, and I want to make sure that I get that momentum. The biggest thing I got from this class is two things. Okay, one thing is the videos which you have, they are really good. Okay, they are too lengthy. I've never seen those videos like anything else. See, I have Mike Chappell and those which are free from my office. LinkedIn and Aurelia are free. So I also see those. I've seen those, but the videos were good because they are too detailed. Okay, that's what I liked. Second part is, as I said, the momentum. What happens is, when you know that you have a class on Saturday, Sunday, and if you are a person who is like, want to give everything, right? He will always focus on, okay, before my in this on Saturday, Sunday, you will teach me this, I should be prepared for this. So I'm type of person who feel, okay, if I have any class, okay, I'll prepare myself, I will read everything so that I am better, so that I can understand the concept that you're teaching much better. So two things which I'll definitely say is, one is the videos, and secondly, the momentum that I gained. It was a perfect actually. So if you remember, your class finished 1 week early and I gave it. So it was a perfect momentum for me to do it. And it was like proper sequence. So that is what I'm said. As I said, yes, every person has a different perspective understanding the concept. For me, concept is not related to this, but I did a lot of YouTube videos also, like networking, one others, because for few of things I think you cannot finish in 4-hour class, so you have to do the hard work on your own. So I did a lot of hard work on this, to be honest, and to grasp those concepts. So
right. And there is no substitute to hard work,
yes,
right?
definitely.
That's the thing I keep on saying. Like, whatever training you take, like from me or from somebody else, right? It may help you to a certain extent, but end of the day, it is your effort. It is how much you are applying yourself. That's the thing, right?
So, and one more thing which I will say is this motivation also, right? Sometimes what happens is, when you have a limit, like 6 months time period, right? Sometimes you feel that, okay, it puts a lot of pressure on you. So in between, you have to find some kind of motivation. So I'm also a type of person who leads a lot of quotations and others. So sometimes I used to see there are few motivational on YouTube where I used to see those things and to give me. So I've also told earlier, and maybe again, there are three quotation which I've already put into my notes at the top. I'll just tell you one thing is definitely I'm a big fan of APJ Abdul Kalam. He said that the dream is not that which you see while sleeping, but it is something that does not let you sleep. So I was waking every day at 5 to make sure, yes, I have to make sure that I pass. Second one is that, as I said, motivation, we usually start with motivation, right? We do 1 or 2 classes, but it goes away. So motivation is not what you keeps started, but it's a habit which will make you end this. So like I want to make a habit of studying every day, whether 1 or 2 hours. So that is a thing. And third thing is there's a beautiful quotage. I'm not sure most of you seen The Pursuit of Happiness, is that if you want something, go get it, period. There's nothing else you need to an excuse. If you want something, you need to do it. That's all.
Yes.
So
yes.
these were 3 things which I always there in my notes at the top, which was giving me motivation to do it. So that's what I want to say.
Correct.
Yeah.
Thanks, Vijender. Anybody else have any questions? So we can move on to other things.
Yeah, I have a question. Thank you, Vijender, for such a detailed explanation. It's really nice to hear.
Yeah.
So, should we focus on multiple resources at once, or should we go one by one? You talk about this is the time when I'm starting the preparation. So there is 2 approach, go with Cybex and go with Sean Harris in parallel, or it should be okay, just make one book as your reference book, your desk book, and then you can just hop on to different sources.
So I will say again, I'll say you should first take now to Cybex, okay, because that is the only one which is, first of all, see, whichever what it says organized conducting. So if it's IC Square, to be honest, the first book should be IC Square 4th edition, but that is a book which nobody understands. The second book is your IC 9th edition. So you should always focus on the book which is provided by the organization, or they reference it. So your first primary book should always be IC Square and the question of the IC Square. So if I say IC Square 9th edition, both the questions and the books should be your primary one. Around that, if you want that, okay, my few of the concept not clear, you can go to YouTube or any other reference. But your primary book should always be the IC Square. That's what I will say.
Okay.
So I can help you further on this, Ankit, because I have been training, I think Vijender is going to be my 69th endorsement for CISSP. So I have trained quite a lot people and they got success, right? So what I would advise is, at this point of time, you only go with Cybex, at least until this stretch you are able to complete Cybex, right? And then thereafter, by the side, wherever you are stuck up, right, just go on YouTube with a specific time frame, saying I need to go check something and come back within 10 minutes. Otherwise, on YouTube, what will happen is you will put on something and then it will say something else, then something is not clear, you go to another video, and then you are lost. Always make sure what is your prime objective, keep it focused. Apart from that, if you are not able to clarify something, go for a limited time to the other resource, Google it, Wikipedia, nothing better than that, right? Very, very simple concepts are there. See, there is nothing like we are doing a rocket science or we are doing a aircraft engineer maintenance or something like that. It's all very, very simple concepts. If you just Google it or you just go to YouTube, you will get it. There are some very, very good resources. One is Destination Certification, very good YouTube channel. Another one, like Vijender also told, Sunny Networking, something like that. Very good guy, very precise. Anywhere you are stuck up in networking, go for it. I never stop people that you don't do refer this and that, but my only focus is whatever you want to refer, make a prime source, make a one particular source, and then go around it. If you are stuck up something is not clear, then go and roam somewhere else, come back onto this topic. Once your first reading is done with Cybex, if you want to switch over quickly to some other book or like notes or something, I think Eric Gardner, 11th edition, very good book. Only thing, I don't think this is updated to the latest one, but it doesn't matter much. Security is security. Always it will remain the same. All the concepts are same. Concept doesn't change with change in addition or something, right? Only thing is there are few new things which are getting added that you need to specifically focus. That I would say. So my main underline of this entire conversation is go with one book, stretch to stretch, end to end, and then once it is done, then only go for other sources in parallel when you are doing your main course, right? That time, if you are not able to understand something, then at least briefly go to other source, come back.
Okay, yeah, got it. And when you say Cybex, then Cybex 9th edition, not the earlier one.
9th edition. As Bijendra also told, right? Their questions also are much more relevant than version 8, because version 8 is sometimes I think like scratching my head. Those questions was not that fine grained.
So if you're already a Cybex 8, I think a few things question you can see. I think Manoj, you have already said that PDF. So for me also, I think it came around July or something. So what I did is I had already 8th one, right? So I just read only that part which was in 9th one, because at that time it doesn't make sense to buy a new book. Okay, so I read that difference part, but I made sure that I read it. Again, there is CSecure also. I think you have already said earlier. CSecure also, there's they have given only for the updated one. But now as this course is starting, so like if it started last week, so for you all people, it is very easy to go to 9th edition, because yeah, now you'll do. So for us, it was in mid, so it doesn't make sense to buy 2 books, so we just refer into it, so it is fine. And one more thing, for these classes, I want all of you, because I have seen earlier in batch that as I said, apart from studying, this is not about knowledge. This is about a lot of your discipline, patience, everything. It will always be good. The class start at 5, so if people can come at 5, be punctual. There are a lot of other values which we should keep, and try to utilize this class as soon as possible, because what happens is gradually, if 1 or 2 people come late, then other also make an habit. And that is what I felt in last, because I was like, again, I am part of person who is like, if dedicated, I will come always at 5. Then I felt some people coming late and we have to wait for 15 minutes and others. So you should utilize this class as much as possible within 4 hours, and try to gain other values than knowledge, because it's not about knowledge, it is about other things also which will help you. So those are very important. That's what I will say.
Sure, Bijendra. Makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah.
Guys, any other questions, or we can go back to our plans for the day? So Bijendra is still on the group. Feel free to ask him for any help, any advice. Sai is also there in the group. There are few people who recently cleared CISSP. Those people are already there in the group, and everybody, this is a main good thing of CISSP, right? Anybody who clears CISSP understand the pain. Understand the pain of preparation, right? So people are really very, very helpful when it comes to CISSP.
Yeah. And I'm also now preparing for CISM or CCSP. I will do one of that. So I'm just starting on that, because as per my knowledge is refreshed. So I was thinking if I can do it, but yeah, I'll first prepare it. I'll see what makes more sense, and then I will go for it. So
now you need to take a break, 15 days break completely from work, from studies. Go and have and refresh your mind first.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe after a week, but till then I'm just taking that planning. I will not reading, but yeah, just planning for the future, because I think that makes more sense. We should not stop actually just after one. So that is what I believe.
Yeah. Now you got the momentum, right? So
yes,
it's easy,
exactly.
basically.
Yes, exactly.